Okay, so the next task that you need to do, which should be the fourth and final product of your remix portfolio, is a loop-based remix. And what this is where you get a loop from an existing track. It can be modern, can be classical, anything you want. Make a loop out of it, maybe, I'd say at least 4 bars, or maybe 2, if you're doing a sort of hip-hop style track. And use that and layer it up using your own instrumentation. So I've chosen Lose My Breath by, I think, Destiny's Child. It's this track. But at the very beginning, they've got a short drum bit, or like a snare drum, or like a drum line type solo. Have a listen.
Hit me!
So I'm going to use that. So first thing, it's already 4 bars because you can tell or count it in your head.
Hit me!
So it starts here after the woman shouts, "Hit me." I'm sure she doesn't actually mean it. And then ends here when the actual song comes in. Okay, you can hear it's really distorted as well, isn't it? Okay, drag this back to the beginning. And what we're going to do, we're just going to make it exactly 4 bars by holding it down there, just with the mouse, holding down Alt and dragging it to the marker like that. Put a loop just to check that it's nicely done. Skip to the end. So yeah, pretty much seamless. We're going to turn on flex time on the track as well. So now we can alter the tempo, and it'll stay the same tempo. Well, it'll stay the tempo of the track. So. Okay, I think that sounds quite interesting. So let's add some other stuff. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use some other loops to help me with this. So obviously you can use stuff from a track, but there's other places that you can get loops as well. For example, I will show you now. So if I go on Software Instrument and load up Contacts on AU Instruments, Native Instruments, and Contact. So this shouldn't be the main source of where your loop comes from. The main source of where your loop comes from is an existing track already that you can sample 4 bars, 8 bars, 16 bars, however many you want to, and do it from there. But just for ease of making a remix, I'm going to use this for the time being. So I'm going to go down to this bloke called George Duke Soul Treasures. And what he's got here, a lot of stuff. So if you say click on one, you can play it, see what it sounds like. So you can select what preset you want there, and then here it is. So, and we trigger it by playing the keyboard. Hold on. Maybe we don't. Hold on. Strange. Okay. So if you hold down C, it does that. Just plays the whole section basically. And then it goes up chromatically, so you could go like that. I'm not really sure I like this loop though, so I'm going to close that one and choose a different one. Let's try Rainbow, whatever that is. Okay, let's give it a record. Fine, we'll quantize that. And this is what it sounds like. Or to make it a bit more interesting, instead of just holding down C, we could chop and change it. So Something like that. Let's give it a go. Awful. I'm going to need to practice actually what I'm going to play first. So I'm just going to use those 4 notes and H. Okay, let's give it a go. I don't think that was very good. I'm going to have a listen. Let's see what it's like. No, it's awful. Okay, so we're just going to stick with literally playing C. See what happens. Can't bother to play it all the way through, so if we just do this, go on there, let's quantize it to 1/4, and then stretch it all the way through the region. So now we've got this. Cool. Now we want to add some more parts. So if we duplicate that, we can load up something else. So why don't we try, let's just get an organ in there. And I think the George Duke's loop that we just used should tell us the key of it. Okay, I can't easily see it, but oh well, let's just try and work it out then. I think it's in C major. So let's just give that a go. So I don't think actually playing chords along with them is going to work. So I'm just going to doodle around on C. I mean, that sounds, well, pretty rubbish still, but it will do. I'm going to move it down an octave. And how I move stuff down octave nice and fast, I select it all by going Command A, then Alt, Shift, and then up is up an octave, down is down an octave. That's how you do that. So fine. Okay, what we'd like to do now is maybe add other things. We could add a drum kit sort of over this. We could add a lot of other stuff, maybe vocal shouts, vocals, bass guitar would be very nice, that would suit very well. Some perhaps offbeat chords accompanying the piano, and just take it from there. Say layer up 5 or 6 tracks, and then jobs are good. So from the previous videos, you should have learned quite a lot, and from the other tutorials and lessons, you should have as well. So I'm not going to go fully into this, partly because choosing that percussion loop is quite limited, and I'll actually spend a while just sort of working out what to play rather than showing you what to do. And obviously you can work out what to play yourself. So I'm going to leave it there for this one. If you need any help, obviously email me on my school account. That'd be great. Good luck. Let me know how you get on.